An IED has been recovered from outside the NPP office in the heart of Shillong. Bomb squad and security personnel have rushed to the spot and the entire area has been cordoned off. The proscribed HNLC has claimed responsibility for planting the explosive device. So, big breaking news we are tracking from Shillong, viewers. An IED has been recovered from outside the NPP office in the heart of Shillong. And meanwhile, bomb squad and security personnel have rushed to the spot and the entire area has been cordoned off. The proscribed HNLC has claimed responsibility for planting the explosive device. So these are Northeast Live exclusive visuals you can see on your screens coming in from Shillong. An IED has been recovered outside the NPP office in the heart of Shillong at Lower Lachumer. And also let me tell our viewers that security personnel have rushed to the spot and the entire area has been cordoned off. And the proscribed HNLC has claimed responsibility for planting the explosive device. So these are Northeast Live exclusive visuals you can see on your screens coming in from the Lower Lachumer area of Shillong. So there you can see the security personnel. They have already rushed to the spot and taking stock of the situation. And meanwhile, the bomb squad and security personnel, as you can see on your screens, have rushed to the spot and the entire area has been cordoned off. So these are Northeast Live exclusive visuals coming in from the Lower Lachumer area of Shillong, where an IED has been recovered from outside the NPP office. All right, to know more, we are being joined live with our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain. So, Wasbir, an IED has been recovered outside the NPP office in the heart of Shillong. A big news. How do you see this development? Wasbir, your take on this?
Absolutely, Priya. This is an extremely sensational development coming at a time when the Vice President of India, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, is addressing a meeting at the office of the Northeastern Council, barely 1.5 kilometers away from the Lachumer office of the ruling party, that is the NPP. Remember, the NPP office is located at Lachumer. This is a crowded locality where there are a lot of government offices, and a bomb was found. This was described as an IED. For immediately after the IED was discovered, the Meghalaya Police Bomb Squad has reached the spot. At this point in time, as we speak, the Meghalaya Police Bomb Squad is there at the spot. The Army Bomb Squad is also on way to the locality. In fact, next to the NPP office is the Meghalaya Public Service Commission office, as well as the Directorate of Tourism office. Besides, there is an office of the Chief Engineer of a particular department, and all these offices have been evacuated, including the office of the NPP. And at this point in time, when we can also confirm that the rebel group HNLC has claimed responsibility. That was what the group has been claiming, and we are getting reports in the social media that the HNLC, the proscribed HNLC, has claimed responsibility. Of course, the police is tight-lipped at this point in time. The police has no word has come out from the police, of course, and all the top brass of the Meghalaya as well as the political leadership is concerned right now at this meeting addressed by addressed by the Vice President Venkaiah Naidu, and that is taking place at the NEC office, which is barely 1.5 kilometers away from the place where the bomb has been discovered. Now, this is a very, very sensational development because by-elections are there in Meghalaya. People are gearing up for the by-elections. There is a lot of political activity in the state. Remember, NPP is the National People's Party, is the ruling party. A short while ago, I spoke to the NPP state president, Dr. W.R. Karluki. Karluki described this as a very serious development, a very serious incident. In fact, I would say that this was a daring attempt at triggering an explosion right at the main office of the NPP. Of course, viewers I must tell you at this point in time that the NPP headquarters is located in New Delhi and the main office is located at Lachumer. That is where this bomb has been located. And at that point of time, when the bomb was discovered, there was no senior NPP leader present except for the office staff who were present at that office of the National People's Party. party. In fact, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma is also at this point in time at that meeting addressed by Vice President Venkaiah Naidu. He is on a visit to Meghalaya. So this is a shocking development, because usually the NPP office has some kind of security around it. I would say tight security, because despite that, the HNLC, which has claimed responsibility for this attempt at triggering the explosion, they have been able to place the bomb in that locality. It can be described as a security breach, because some time ago there was a bomb explosion in the heart of Shillong, and there has been already reports of severe militant activity, a fact which has been confirmed by none other than the Chief Minister himself. Priya.
Right, Wasbir, as I've already mentioned, now the matter of concern is that the Vice President of India and Venkaiah Naidu is addressing. The IED has recovered just 1.5 kilometer away from it. So indeed, it is a very sensational development, Wasbir.
Absolutely. When there is a VVIP visit, usually the police and the paramilitary, they put up a very heavy security ring, not only around the venue where the VVIP is scheduled to attend, but usually in the entire town or the city concerned. So despite that, the HNLC has been able to breach the security and place the bomb. That itself can be considered as some kind of a security lapse on the part of the police, or for that matter the other security agencies. Now the big question is whether it is an intelligence failure. Too early to say, but the fact remains that the HNLC, if it is really proved that it was indeed the HNLC that had planted the bomb, I would presume that they were definitely trying to send out a very strong message that they were alive and kicking. That is the message that the HNLC would definitely perhaps had sought to give, of course, provided it is confirmed that it is actually the HNLC that had placed the bomb. But this is a very, very sensational development. NPP, the ruling party in the state, which is heading the alliance government in Meghalaya under the leadership of Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, the NPP office received a bomb. There was a bomb placed in that office. That itself is a very, very, very sensational development at a time, of course, when, as we have been saying, when the Vice President of India is in town addressing a meeting attended by the top brass at the nearby Northeastern Council headquarters.
All right, Wasbir, thank you so much for all those details. So viewers, big breaking news coming in from Shillong. Well, an IED has been recovered at Lower Lashmer area, just outside the NPP office in the heart of Shillong. And bomb squad and security personnel have rushed to the spot, and the entire area has been cordoned off. And these are Northeast Live exclusive visuals you can see on your screens. Well, the proscribed HNLC has claimed responsibility for planting the explosive device.